Welcome to September 28th LeetCode Challenge, Sort Array by Parity 2. Given the array integers nums, half of the integers in nums are odd, the other half are even. Sort the array in whatever nums at index I is odd, where I is odd, where nums at index I is even. Return only the array that satisfies this condition. So for instance, you have the array nums 4, 2, 5, 7. You basically want to return whether index is 1 here. So you want to basically return the array sorted by the parity, right? So if index I is odd, that means I has to be odd. And I is even, then index I has to be even. All right. So for instance, we have so the index is basically between a 0 to 1,000. Half the integers are even, half the integers are odd, and then the nums at length is even. So basically that means that we always have an even length, and that's always a same amount of even and odd numbers, so they could sort it. So notice how sorting doesn't have to be in increasing order either. It's just so long as nums at index I is the same parity as the element I. So let's see if we can solve this just by using a while loop here. We're iterating through I. And so let's say we develop a let's see. So we're gonna use probably 2 pointers, right, to point to the front, right? We're gonna move 2 pointers at a time, and then for each index 0 for even, index 0 is gonna be even, and 1 is gonna be odd. And then we just traverse through the numbers array just using the 2 pointers. So let's say I, J, which are the 2 pointers. It's going to be, also let's have a value n there. So it's going to be 0, 1, and this is going to be the length of nums. So we have those two initialized. So while J is less than n, right, within our bounds, and I is less than n, what we're going to do is if nums at index I is even, what we're going to do is increase the index by 2, right? So it has to fall within, has to be even count. Else, if nums at index j is even, we are going to increase j by 2 as well. And then else, if none of those fails, everything fails, we're just gonna swap basically index I with index j, right? Because we need to swap them around. Because they don't have to be in order, they just need to be in the location where they are matching their indexes, the parity. Index I, nums at index j, and we're just going to switch that around, swap them with index j, nums at index I. And then at the end of this, we want to return the new nums. Jeez. Like that. Oh. What? Well, it needs to be a 1 because not. Oh, just cancel this. Yeah, j has to be an even number. So basically, if nums at index I is even number, then it's already in place. So next we look for the next 2 numbers down the line for I. If nums at j is odd, then we look for the next 2 numbers down the line. Else, we're going to swap the I and j location. So time complexity accepted. So time complexity is big O of n because we do a while loop here. And space complexity is that it's big O of a constant space because we only change the nums array directly. All right, that's it. Have a great day, guys.